musicians, Silky from Hookings Management here, on a mission to help my fellow passionate DIY artists succeed. Today I want to give you a quick lesson on how to set up a Facebook ad to help grow your fan base. Facebook ads have helped me build a large fan base for my band Death of Guitar Pop. We've sold thousands of albums independently, and in a recent crowdfunding campaign that we ran, our fans raised 21 grand in just 2 months to help us release our new album. So I'm living proof that this shit actually works. First things first, once you've picked what track it is that you're going to use to promote yourself to potential new fans, you're going to need a good piece of video content for that track. This could be a music video or some kind of live performance video. Once you have those assets ready, log into Facebook and using the menu on the left hand side of your screen, select Ads to open up Facebook Ads Manager. Before we start setting up an ad, it's important for you to understand that there are 3 levels to a Facebook ad campaign. These are the campaign level, where we set our objective and create a campaign name. The ad set level, where we choose our target audience based on things like their location and their interests. Placements, that's where we want the ad to show across Facebook, Instagram and Facebook's audience network. Our budget and schedule, that's how much we want to spend and when we want to run the ad. And the ad set level is also where we pick the optimization for the ad. So for example, if you want people to click through to your website, you could optimize for link clicks, and Facebook will find the people within your target audience that are most likely to click a link to an external website. Or if you want people to watch your music video, you'll need to optimize for what's called a through play, which is a 15-second video view. By optimizing for through plays, Facebook will find the people within your target audience that are most likely to watch video content. The third level is the ad level. This is where we pick our ad creative, things like images, text and video, and create ad posts to promote to our desired audience. Okay, now that's the ad levels explained, let's crack on and set up an ad. Once you're inside the Facebook Ads Manager section, click the green button on the left hand side of the page that says Create, and then make sure you click Guided Creation if it hasn't already opened by default. For the purpose of this video, we're going to be using one of our artist development clients, the Bracknell, as an example ad. The Bracknell are an indie rock band that have a similar vibe to Kings of Leon, so we're going to be using this ad campaign to specifically target fans of Kings of Leon. Special ad category is irrelevant for promoting a music video as far as I know, so we can ignore this part. Our main objective will be to get video views from this audience of Kings of Leon fans, so we're going to select video views as our campaign objective. When entering the campaign name, include the track and artist name, the target audience and the campaign objective, so if you end up running multiple campaigns you can easily identify each different campaign. I'm going to go with the Bracknell, the name of the track, which is Good to the Bone, KOL video views. A/B testing is a cool function where you can test out different creative, optimization, audience and placement options against one another. But as we're just going through the basics today to get you started, we'll save that for another vid and won't select A/B test. Same goes for campaign budget optimization. This allows you to spread your ad budget across different ad sets to improve results. But again, today we're keeping it simple and targeting one specific audience. Next up is the ad set section. Let's name the ad set so we know it's linked to this campaign. Custom audiences are irrelevant for this particular ad set, but just to give you a brief idea of what this means, custom audiences are the many different types of pre-saved audiences that you can create within the audiences section of your Facebook Ads Manager. I will discuss this in more depth in another video. Next up is picking your target locations. Select people living in this location, and then you can pick your desired locations. I'm going to pick United Kingdom, United States, Ireland, Canada and Australia, as I know these are countries where Kings of Leon are going to be popular. You can go more detailed than full countries and target specific cities and towns, but I always like to do it by country on these kind of ads. We'll leave the age at 18 plus and let Facebook's machine learning find where the most receptive age groups are within our target audience. Going to leave gender, all genders. And then it's on to detailed targeting, where we can find people that are interested in Kings of Leon by simply typing Kings of Leon into the search bar here and selecting them. You can narrow the audience by selecting narrow audience, and it will give you the option of must also match. So if we select some other bands relevant to the genre, for example Band of Horses, The War on Drugs, and The Killers, the audience is more refined, and the audience we are targeting must also have an interest in one of these other artists as well as Kings of Leon for them to see our ad. For now though, I'm going to take these artists out and just leave it as Kings of Leon fans. Next up, we're selecting placements. We want this ad to show up on people's news feeds on Facebook, so we're going to select Facebook newsfeed as our one and only placement. Instagram is irrelevant for this particular ad as we are promoting the full-length music video, and the max video length for an Instagram ad is 1 minute. We can customise the Instagram placement and use a shorter clip, but I like to set up our Instagram ads in a separate campaign, so each individual campaign for building new audience is platform focused. Audience Network allows you to extend Facebook and Instagram campaigns across a variety of websites and apps that are partnered with Facebook advertising. This can be useful when retargeting fans, but for now we're going to stick with Facebook newsfeed placements. We're going to optimise for through plays, which are 15-second video views. This is our way of telling Facebook to show it to the people within our target audience that are most likely to watch video content. Cost control is where you can manually set a specific cost goal for your through plays, but personally I leave this blank and let Facebook use my full budget to get as many results as possible. Here's where you enter your budget and schedule. Personally, I like to set a daily budget as opposed to a lifetime budget. You can log in and pause your ad at any point so that it stops spending money, but always set an end date in case you ever get logged out of your Facebook and can't pause your ad when you need to. I'm going to pick a daily budget of 10 quid as this meets the Bracknell's daily ad budget. You'll notice that on the right hand side of the page, Facebook will give you the data on the size of the audience that you've picked and the ad's estimated daily reach based on your budget. So here we can see that the total size of our target audience is 620,000 and this ad's estimated reach is somewhere between 1.5 thousand and 4.4 thousand people in this audience per day, and it's going to generate between 265 and 765 through plays per day. If we click show more options, this gives us the option to choose which event Facebook charges us for. We're going to stick with the default setting of impressions. An impression is each time our ad is shown on screen. You can change this to through plays, but based on my personal experience it won't make a difference to ad results as our objective is video views and we're already optimising for through plays, so that's the conversion event that Facebook will use our budget to get the most of, regardless of what we pick here. Ad scheduling is where you can pick specific hours or days of the week for your ads to run. We're going to leave this at run ads all the time as we can't predict exactly when our audience will be online, so it's best to leave this kind of stuff for Facebook to work out. For delivery type, we're going to pick standard so that our daily budget is paced throughout each day. Right, so let's click continue and then we're on to the final level, the ad. Firstly, we're going to input the name. Then select our Facebook page. If we were running this ad on Instagram too, we'd also need to select our Instagram page. Okay, so now it's time to create the ad. The default setting is create ad, which is where we want to be in this section. We could click use existing post and select the band's actual page post of the music video, but as the ad copy we're going to use is specifically worded to grab the attention of Kings of Leon fans, we're going to create this ad from scratch so that it doesn't appear on the band's actual page. It's what we call a dark ad that only appears when being served as a Facebook ad or when people are sharing the ad to their profile or pages. We're going to ignore add an instant experience and also ignore add a playable source file as these are irrelevant for our ad. So for media, we're clicking add video. Page videos is where the video content will be as the band have already uploaded and posted the video to their page previously. That's the live performance video we're after, so I'm going to select that. Primary text is where we're going to input our ad copy. So, as we want to grab the attention of the Kings of Leon fans that we're targeting, we're not going to fuck about here. We're going straight in for the kill with Do You Like Kings of Leon? We just might be your new favourite band. Go on, give some new music a chance and tell us what you think. Now you might be thinking that this is a really corny way of advertising yourself. I certainly had my own reservations about this kind of ad copy when first marketing my band's music through Facebook ads, but I bit the bullet and went with it anyway and soon found out that it was a really effective way of grabbing the attention of our target audience, and the comments that we received were mostly positive. I've previously set up an ad like this for the Bracknell before, and here is some proof of how well it's done. So my advice for ad copy would be to reference things like artists that are similar to you, your subculture, your genre, and anything else that's relevant to your identity as an artist that's also relevant to your target audience. You need to grab the audience's attention by making sure that what they are reading resonates with them to the point where they have to check out the content. Avoid generic and cryptic ad copy. Spell it out for the audience by mentioning things that you already know they are into, based on the targeting. Here are some more examples of ad copy like this that we've used in other successful ad campaigns that we've created for our artist clients. Okay, so let's get back to where we left off on creating the ad. Ad website URL we're going to ignore, as we're not trying to get them over to another website at this stage. We want to keep them on Facebook and engaging with the video. Everything else down the bottom here is irrelevant for this type of ad, although it's worth mentioning that a Facebook pixel is a piece of coding you add to your website so that Facebook can track user activity on your website and feed the data of that user activity back to your ads manager. This is great for retargeting your website visitors with ads, but not needed for today's ad. I'll explain more about this kind of stuff in another video. So I'm going to click confirm, and the ad will now go into review, and Facebook will notify us when it goes live. Unless you've included something in your ad that goes against Facebook ads policy, your ad should go live within a few hours. Sometimes it can take a little longer. I hope that you found this video helpful. Please let us know if you have any questions, and me and my team will do our best to answer them for you. You can hit us up in the comments below, DM Hookins Management on Instagram, or email info@hookinsmanagement.com. We're going to be posting much more of this educational style video content in our mission to help our fellow DIY artists. So if you found today's video useful, please give it a like. Follow us on Instagram @HookinsManagement, subscribe to our YouTube channel, and don't forget to hit the bell so that you get notifications every time we post new video content. Lastly, if you're a DIY artist and you're looking to take your career to the next level, check out our artist development services at hookinsmanagement.com, and you can book a free video consultation with us for advice on your project. Peace.